Now at 5 a.m. it is Black Friday. People are waiting in lines outside stores across town this morning, hoping to get their hands on this year's best bargains. Coming up, you'll hear from some of the shoppers. A Lexington Middle School is working to improve student achievement. The details on how they're doing that straight ahead this morning. And it may not be the most typical way to celebrate Thanksgiving, but some folks in Louisville decided to eat turkey dinners while betting on horses. We'll explain that just ahead this morning.
This is WKYT This Morning.
Good morning, it's Friday, and we welcome you in to WKYT. Hope you had a nice Thanksgiving, and here we are on November 27th. I'm Bill Bryant. Rebecca's off today. Barbara Bailey will join us next hour. We have a lot of news to get to you this morning. Let's check in with meteorologist Micah Harris. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. Yesterday was phenomenal, and we're going to do it all over again today. Starting off in the 50s this morning, clouds overhead. Looks pretty good out at Hamburg. Don't forget, people will be on their roadways. This is the one day out of the year that I actually see multiple cars on the roadways on my way to work. 55 degrees there in Richmond, 52 in Danville. This is phenomenal weather. We will take that off into the afternoon at about 10 to 15 degrees. 66 is the call with those breezy conditions. The focus, though, of the forecast is late tonight and into your weekend. That's when we start to track some rain. I'll show you when you can expect that to move on in coming up.
All right, thank you. A busy scene at Fayette Mall in Lexington right now. Hundreds of people have been getting some of their holiday shopping done at some select stores that opened up last night. And at 6 o'clock this morning, now less than an hour away, all of those stores will open up. WKYT's Mark Barber is live at Fayette Mall with a look at the madness there. Hey, good morning, Mark.
Good morning, Bill. Yeah, some of these storefronts say are closed, but many of them are open. And those shoppers who don't need sleep, but they need these Black Friday deals, they are all here now. To give you an idea of some of the pain and suffering that some of these shoppers are going through, a group of girls just walked by a moment ago. They said, you know what, this playpen over here, there's no kids running over there. Maybe we can go over there and sleep for the next hour until some of these stores open. So again, a lot of pain and suffering from these shoppers out here this morning. Now, what I can tell you is we are by a coffee stand, and from the looks of it, it is busier than even some of these storefronts here. A lot of people needing that caffeine to power through, find those deals. Now, many of the stores in the mall, they opened around 6 o'clock last night. The few that did not open will be open in an hour or so. So then nearly every store here in the mall will be ready to take customers by 6. Stores like H&M, Ann Taylor, and Altered State that were all closed yesterday will be opening early this morning. Already we are seeing a lot of tired but excited people walking by with some smiles and shopping bags. The mall was incredibly busy last night, but things are expected to get even crazier this morning as more stores open their doors. This is a chance for many to knock out all of their Christmas shopping in one day and save a lot of money while doing it. Now, if you are planning to head out to the mall this morning, a word of caution for you. Some stores, like the Apple store, they will not be opening until 8 o'clock this morning. But again, for the most part, most of the stores here, they will be opening. Now, we were speaking with the sales associate just a moment ago. She works over at Ann Taylor. She says that they are getting ready to open their doors over there, getting ready to see a lot of customers this morning. So again, things well underway here. Many shoppers here getting ready to find those Black Friday deals. That's the latest here from the Fayette Mall. Mark Barber, WKYT.
All right, an interesting look here at 5 o'clock in the morning. Thank you very much for the report, Mark. And across the street, it may seem odd, but a line in front of Best Buy is almost non-existent right now. Typically on Black Friday, people have usually lined up outside the store for the latest electronic deals. But let's go to WKYT's Michelle Chamberlain, live from the Best Buy on Nicholasville Road right now. Michelle, do store officials have any idea why they don't have people in line out there this morning?
You know what, Bill? Best Buy was open yesterday from 5 p.m. to 1 in the morning. Today they're supposed to open back up at 8 o'clock, and they'll also hand out tickets to 6 to the people waiting in line. Check out this line. There is no one here this morning. I have to admit I was pretty shocked myself. You know, I was driving down Nicholasville Road last night and past this Best Buy. It was packed. A police officer on duty this morning for the expected big line said the big selling items yesterday were discounted televisions. The officer told me he was here yesterday, and 3 hours before the store opened, there were people lined up all the way down the shopping center to Office Depot. So maybe the big deals were yesterday, or maybe people are shopping online, or maybe they're trying to just sleep in this morning. I'm not sure, but we'll see if this line does pick up later today. Live in Lexington at Best Buy on Nicholasville Road, I'm Michelle Chamberlain for WKYT.
All right, we'll keep track on it and keep checking in on shoppers across the region. In recent years, Thanksgiving night has become a big night for shopping. And although today is Black Friday, many stores and malls across central Kentucky were open for business last night. The scene no different here in Lexington at the Fayette Mall. They didn't open their doors until 6, but many people showed up hours earlier to wait in lines. Some of the folks we spoke with said that shopping on Thanksgiving night has become for them a new tradition.
We actually did Thanksgiving dinner last night just to come shopping today.
We wanted to get out of the house, get rid of some of the holiday food, go for a walk. So we decided to get out and do some early shopping.
All right, now there were some stores in Lexington that stayed open well into the night, but many in the mall closed at midnight. The mall reopens again this morning at 6. So people just kind of shopping on different shifts right now. Analysts are expecting at least 136 million Americans to go shopping over the holiday weekend. As we said, many stores were opened yesterday. Meijer and Kmart, for example, opened at 6 o'clock last night. Many shoppers say the deals were worth getting up early for or staying out late for. The National Retail Federation is estimating the average American shopper will spend more than $800 this holiday season. That's a more than 3% increase from last year. Now, for a full list of opening times for stores across the Bluegrass this morning, you can just go to our website, WKYT.com, and check it out. 5:06 now on WKYT this morning, and new this hour as Lexington's Bryan Station Middle School continues to improve. The school is trying some new measures out to raise student achievement. According to our partners at the Herald Leader, the school is now creating some all-girl classrooms. In addition, new measures include having students take daily gym and wellness courses. The school has raised its overall score with the state from about 52% to around 55%. Lexington police are investigating this morning after they say a man was robbed at gunpoint outside a movie theater. It happened late last night outside the Regal Theater in Hamburg. The man told police he was robbed by another man with a gun, and the robber stole $700 from him. Officers tell us they do not have a clear description of a suspect. They say the robber took off in a white SUV with Georgia tags. Well, many folks might be waking up this morning still puzzled after some loud explosions were heard in parts of central Kentucky last night. Boyle County dispatchers tell us they received many calls last night from people who heard an explosion and felt the earth shake. However, they say the reports were very broad. Police have not been able to find any source of the explosion or any damage. And dispatchers in Mercer County say they also received similar reports, but say they could not find a source either. At last check, officials say no earthquakes were reported anywhere in central Kentucky. We'll keep looking into that this morning. Well, for some people in Louisville, Thanksgiving meant spending a day at the track. More than 10,000 people, in fact, celebrated the holiday at Churchill Downs yesterday. The track served 7,000 turkey meals. It's been a Churchill Downs Thanksgiving tradition since 1969. A track spokesperson said the crowds yesterday were much larger than last Thanksgiving.
I remember a year ago we had some frozen racetracks we had to deal with. I'll take the sun shining on our old Kentucky home and temperatures nearing 70 degrees any day of the week, especially on Thanksgiving Day. It's been made for a great day.
That it was beautiful Thanksgiving across the Commonwealth. The fall meet at Churchill Downs will end, by the way, this Sunday, so still an opportunity to catch some racing. Hey, WKYT this morning is just getting started on your Friday. We're glad you're up and at it with us early today. A special delivery to a Wisconsin police department left many officers scratching their heads. We'll tell you why someone sent them dozens of donuts. Coming up after weather.
Yeah, we're looking pretty good this morning, but we do see some changes on the way later on this evening, off into the night. Here comes some rain headed our way. I'll go over the timing coming up next.